Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium on the campus of Duke University, and customarily a trip here involves a journey to K-ville. Instead, you will be engulfed by the Wade Wackos, the Duke fans ready for their Blue Devils to go to work. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Duke Blue Devils. The Blue Devils will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game. Wasting no time taking a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. That last incompletion leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 21. They'll give it to the back. At the 35, he's open. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Just moving those chains the way Frank Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Back to the ground game on the left. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. They'll try to run for it. Can't get him to the ground. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Off the play fake. Feeling some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Duke's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. The inside handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing second and long from the 19. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got it in the middle, it's Mills. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Blue Devils will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll run it from the gun. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Ready to fire from the pistol. They go to the ground. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And the Canes look to keep this drive humming. He's looking to throw it. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Colorado steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Boulder a ton of confidence.
And more yards after contact.
Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Darnold. Using the quick game. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. From the red zone, looking for a space. Snags it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run it. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Looking for the score. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A 69-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He fires to the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his big tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The pull and throw off the RPO. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. He'll pull it on the read. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Hurricanes are flying down the field. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need 1 more on 3rd and 7. Got him downfield. Nothing but green ahead. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Canes.
Number 1.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team out there and ready to go.
Miami, 17-7.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is a type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble?
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
The run from the shotgun. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to pass. It's Darnold. Makes a grab over the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. And the Blue Devils want to move quickly. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Red pass, it's complete. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. Looking to throw on 3rd. They're bringing heat.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabs it in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Handoff to the single running back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Still on his feet at the 45. Off he goes. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. He wants to throw. fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. The give to the tailback.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Snapped it in the shotgun. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the D deny them on second and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down has been right in the wheelhouse for this offense. 2 for 2 on this drive and trying to do it again and score a touchdown. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Arkansas is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Hogs have gotten up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Iowa State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll try to find a more productive play this time on second and long from the 14. Back to pass, it's Darnold. Fires complete on the crosser. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, he has to throw for it, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Blue Devils will punt it away on 4th down. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Finds his target down the middle.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Blunt. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The Hurricanes will line it up on 1st and 10. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. On second down, he'll let it fly. He's got the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that,
and the Canes will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive. One
play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Darnold. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And the Blue Devils are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Caught in the backfield, it's Anger. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. It'll be a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. It's a draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Trying play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Canes will line up to punt it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Out of the gun to give to the back. Fights off a defender. And that ball's free behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Caught behind the line. It's Blunt. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Canes have pushed it inside the 20. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! And the beatdown has ensued.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Darnold. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Working that left side now. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Quick completion to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wide out in motion. Off play action. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that thing. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Blue Devils will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Still on the 35-yard line, they'll try it again on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just a short pass to the tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarter.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Taking it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Splits those uprights right in half. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Makes a man miss. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Coming after it. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They'll send out the kicker here. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He looks that one in nicely. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? Line getting set on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Darnold. Pulls it in. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Anger. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
2nd down coming up.
He'll just keep slinging it. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Dances away from the heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Makes the grab on the left. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hussein. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Gets it out fast. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's going to run it. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. It's Darnold. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab outside. It's Hussein. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The give and tick, 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 tick. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Trying to get to him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. Still running at the 40. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They'll go back to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. The lone back's got it. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. They'll try it on the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Sweet cut there. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Second down coming up.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.